There is often a quiet assumption that shapes how life is experienced, that things should be different, that difficulty should not be present, that imperfection is something to correct or overcome. But the Sea of Souls philosophy begins this second truth from a different place. It begins with what is already here. Life, as it unfolds, does not move in perfect lines. Experiences change, emotions shift. Circumstances develop in ways that cannot always be predicted or controlled. Within this movement, imperfection is not an interruption. It is part of the structure of experience. Acceptance is often misunderstood. It is not agreement, it is not approval, and it is not resignation. It is the willingness to see clearly what is already present, without immediately trying to change it, without turning away from it. Within this clarity, something begins to settle. Some experiences cannot be resolved immediately. They move through time, through uncertainty, through discomfort. To endure imperfection is not to celebrate difficulty. It is to remain present within it, without needing to escape it, without needing to define it as failure. Within endurance, something begins to stabilize. When imperfection is resisted, it often remains fixed in attention. But when it is accepted and endured, its nature can begin to change. Not because it disappears, but because your relationship with it shifts. Transcendence, in this sense, is not escape. It is movement beyond immediate reaction. Much of what is experienced as imperfection is shaped by perception, by expectation, by comparison, by the idea of how things should be. When those expectations soften, experience can be seen differently, not as something broken, but as something unfolding. The Sea of Souls philosophy does not suggest removing imperfection. It presents another possibility: to allow it, to understand it, to see how it exists within the wider movement of life, not as something separate, but as part of the whole. Spiritual truth, too, does not offer a life free from difficulty. It offers a different way of meeting it, through acceptance, through endurance, and through a quiet form of transcendence that does not remove imperfection, but allows it to be exactly as it is. And within that allowance, something deeper may begin to emerge.